What's shaking, amigo?
Copper squat, dudeski. Let me give you the dirty lowdown diggity. Do you remember those derivatives Rob Fleece and shits at JP Morgan sold us after our last video?
Of course, my ass is leveraged up to my neck in that shit. Those derivatives yield a sweet return until they stop performing. We've leveraged the entire pension fund to at least 100 times its actual worth, sharing these stupid-ass cops, firemen, and teachers, cleaner than a crackhead shepherd would share his last sheep during a wool shortage.
Yes sir my friend, crackhead shepherds do a bloody clean fleece.
Yup, squeaky clean dog.
And the beauty is, we've got the very brainwashed cops and government workers whose pensions we've stolen and whose futures and children and apples' futures we've destroyed, working for us. We have the military working for us too. The brainwashed cops are intimidating all the troublemakers, as well as revenue generating from their own brothers and sisters, to give the money to you and me.
Hookers and blow ain't cheap.
All the while abusing and locking down their next-door neighbors, their friends, and fellow shipmates, as we implode their lives, and stick them with a ton of debt and a shit deal, including harsh austerity, coupled with police state tyranny. So we can continue to collect billions in bonuses. It's a goddamn beautiful thing, my good friend.
Yeah, our police did a hell of a good job beating down and harassing all those Occupy Wall Street protesters. The sheeple were beginning to wake up. They are beginning to realize that all of our bonus money comes out of their pensions, savings accounts, and the values of their homes.
Nothing some pepper spray and head busting can't handle.
I wonder for how much longer they will believe all the crap, propaganda, and heinous lies we have been indoctrinating them with, in the media.
We've got them all on mandatory vaccinations and medications. They can't even think straight. They will do what they are told for their 45 grand a year, or we can just fire their asses and get someone who will. Don't worry my man, we've changed all the laws to protect us from prosecution. Dudeski, don't you worry about a thing, pretty mama.
Yeah, baby.
Nobody has a clue what's going on. They watch TV. They are totally mind-controlled. They believe anything and everything they are told. We need to worry about ourselves.
Gots to look out for numero uno, amigo mio.
When Greece defaults next month, and the sovereign bond market collapses, we are gonna have a problem with the unions, endowments, and all the other pain-in-the-ass pensioners. They are going to be furious when they realize their savings have disappeared. That is why we saturate the media with mind-control propaganda to keep the sheeple fighting with each other and blaming their puppet politicians we've put in there. It makes them happy to think their votes count and they really have a choice. So that's what we give them. It's rather simple.
Thank fucking God they are still contributing to their pension accounts. All the original savings are gone. If they stop paying into their funds, we won't have enough cash flow to keep this scheme going.
Television is the most awesome propaganda force this world has ever seen. They are fully and totally distracted and they absolutely believe every bit of the garbage we feed them. I will let you know in advance when we call for the bank holiday. That's when the dumbed-down sheeple are really going to freak out. In the meantime, we need to deflect the focus off of ourselves as best we can and keep their attention on fear and confusion. We will keep pumping the war propaganda and we will keep telling them we are in a recovery.
Just blame the politicians that we've bought and paid for, so they can take the heat off of us. That's why we find the most compromised dirtbags we can dig up. They make the best fall guys for these massive frauds we perpetrate.
Precisely. Then we can implicate one of our jerk-off employees downstairs, in our retail sales department. We can just have the networks run a story about how he gambled customer funds because he had an addiction to $10,000 an hour Russian call girls.
Yeah baby. The stupid sheeple always fall for a good sex scandal. They will believe anything.
And he bankrupted their pension fund playing baccarat in Macau. This way we can blame the Chinese also.
That works. I just feel kind of bad for my friends and family who will be wiped out as well. They all think we are in an economic recovery. A lot of my friends who have money think they will be spared. They think they're safe. They are going to be in for a very, very rude awakening.
Fuck 'em. They believe all the bullshit on TV. They are hopeless. They will just get cleaned out and then they can start over. Very few of us will come out of this unscathed. Even our well-to-do friends with successful businesses will be bankrupted. Just worry about yourself.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck 'em.